Hey, it's me, Mr. J, and welcome to today's drawing challenge. Do you have a couple minutes? Because today's challenge is Draw Plant Pals. So grab something to draw on and something to draw with, and let's do this. I love plants. I really enjoy taking care of plants in my yard, and inside I love my house plants. I have a ton of them, and each one is completely different. They're all next to each other near the windows in my house, soaking up the sunshine. Today, we're gonna draw plant pals. Pals is just a really fun way to say friends. I'm gonna draw 3 very different plants who are all friends, like the ones I have at home in the windows. So let's see, I'm gonna start with plant pots. So I'm gonna draw a rectangle and then down, down, and watch this, curve, rectangle, down, down, curve. See how it looks a little 3D? Rectangle, down, down, curve. And so 3 plants that are all quite different. Let's start with the cactus. So I'm gonna go up, and a bump for that cactusy arm, and up, and another arm, and down. Oh, and cactuses have lots of little spikes. So I'm gonna spread those out. Oh, and a face, definitely a face. Boop. All right, and how about a snake plant? A snake plant, they've got these nice tall leaves to them. So here's this guy. Oh yeah. Oh, I should give each one of them a little face. Yes. They're all quite happy. And how about a flower? Let's do a flower. Start with a circle, and then petals. Bump, 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 bump. With a long line down, and some leaves. Oh, and definitely a face. And there are my plant pals. Yeah. So let's check in. Friends. Friends are people you connect with. You enjoy spending time together. How do you feel when you spend time with your friends? Do you explode with laughter? Do you feel safe to be yourself? And what do these feelings look like on your face? You might smile real big as your whole face lights up. You might relax your shoulders, and maybe your insides feel warm, like a hug. Have you ever taken time to think about your friendships and how they started in the first place? I know, that is a super weird thing to think about because your friends are your friends. You enjoy spending time with them, you laugh together, and you have fun. Our friendships often start because of something we have in common with 2 or 3 or more people. Maybe everyone enjoys the same activity, like sports or swimming, or has the same classes in school, or lives near one another. But friends are not always the same. Each person is unique. And as much as a group of friends might share similarities, there are even more differences between them. And this is what makes friendships so cool. When I was growing up, I met friends who were so unique. There were the kids that played tennis, the volleyball player, the dancer, me, who was the runner. Some of us loved singing, and some of us loved art making. When we grew up, some of us ended up living close to home, and others of us moved further away. Our differences made our friendships all that more interesting and more fun. You know what? After many years, we are still friends, even though our lives are so different. It's because we know that celebrating one another as individuals brings joy to our friendship. You can use your drawing to talk with a parent or trusted adult about what brings your friends together. How are you the same? How are you different? Drawing plant pals might seem like a silly way to start a conversation, but it's actually a great way to start a talk about friendships and how you can nurture the friendships in your life. And why not share your drawing with your friends? I wonder what kind of plant pals you drew. Do they all look the same but have different personalities? Did you draw a bunch of potted plants or maybe even a whole garden? Oh my goodness. That is what I'm gonna do next. Draw a whole garden of plant friends. Well, for now, here are all my plant pals. Well, thanks for joining me today as we drew Plant Pals. I look forward to seeing you next time for another drawing challenge.